A lot of shepherds can have high anxiety. If it's not managed, it can be like bonkers. They're working dogs. Before I start anything, I'm just seeing how she feels. A little standoffish. So you see, I offer her some social. She sniffs me, she walks away. These are things I'm noting to see how she's feeling, okay? But so now I'm going to start with the recall and just act as though she's part of my pack. Just right now, that she's just a pack member, and she's going to learn how I operate, okay? Let's see what we got here. Come here, Scout. There's the beat, and then there's stim, that she probably feels a tingle on her neck. Good girl. That stim will go away when she closes the gap between me and her. As she goes further away, it'll actually go up a little, to let her know that's the wrong direction. That's crazy. Come here, sweetie. Come here, honey. Scout, come here, baby. You good? You good? Good. And so, I'll good girl. And there it is. So that was a big overreaction. Which is why I love this method, because a lot of the times, you know, if a dog's going to have an overreaction like that, it's away from me. Good. But you can see she's a good girl. She's a smart girl. Good girl. That was the first rep. That stim was low, so it was kind of equivalent to like just maybe like a slight tingle. That's the levels I was using, and you could see this here was like, what the heck is that? Then she started to realize it was correlated to me. She came to me because she's smart, and I'm good on the dial, so like know when to let up on the pressure. As she's coming towards me, I'm fading the pressure down. She gets to me, it turns off. And give her a good girl. That's rep one, okay? The leader needs to be able to control the movements. If I can control the movement, she'll start to see me as leader. But that's not the only thing I have to be able to do. She also has to believe that I can take care of the outside world. You'll see me go through rituals today and the next couple of days. All these experiences I have with her they're on purpose, and they're to prove to her that I'm the leader. So she'll literally see me as the leader. I'm going to protect her from other dogs. She'll see that I can control other dogs and people. And she'll see that I'll be able to have control over her and resources. And she'll say, okay, this must be the guy to listen to. So that void that she's feeling of where's my leader because my pack member died, which was her dog pack member, will be filled with a human. All right? That's the beauty of a dog, is that humans can lead them. They will follow a human leader, which is awesome. It doesn't have to just be a dog. So I always encourage people when they have a pack of dogs, more than one dog in a house, they will have a dynamic. They will have their own little hierarchy, but you also want to be above that hierarchy. So if you're at top of that, when a member falls off, it's not the leader who dies. When the leader dies, that's where there's a lot more upset, where she doesn't know what to do with herself. Okay? Anyway, it's not going to help this situation, so she walks away from me. We'll get another recall in. Here she goes. Now that pressure's on right now, the same level, good, that it was on before, and she didn't have any reaction to it. You couldn't even tell. So all that panic was just an overreaction, which is probably how she's living. She actually feels way more calm now. The drooling has stopped. It's kind of crazy how this works. Good girl. You're a good girl. She still spooked to me a little, but I did get a tail wag. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. Okay? So that move there actually, good. Was a little bit of good. Good. This is better. More commitment to my pack. This right here. See that? Dogs are talking, okay? They're not using the words. She's saying I'm not part of your pack. And then I recall her back. Good stem. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not part of your pack. She doesn't want to be, she's going to test me like every dog. Okay, it's not like it's because she doesn't like me. She's going to test anybody who's going to try to take control. And it's going to start with little tests like that, just walk away. And then when she can't walk away, is she going to try to fight me? What's going to happen? Some of them do try to fight you. Some of them don't. But they all kind of throw a little bit of a temper tantrum. And then if you can persevere and still be there to lead them, then they will submit to you. they'll give you the good stuff, and life gets good and easy, right? Much easier. Okay. But if we don't have that relationship dynamic where we're leader and they're follower, it's going to be rough. If they see themselves as above or equal, it's going to be rough. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. This is good. You're a very good girl. I know. I'm very proud of you. Very good. You can see it's a dog who thinks a lot, which isn't going to help us, okay? If she's just sitting here and the wheels are just spinning all the time, which is what's happening if she's drooling and the panting, the wheels are just kind of spinning, she's stuck in a cycle. If you don't have a way to correct that and snap her out of it, they'll live there, some of these dogs. Good. And it's very unhealthy. But look, this is where the pets come in. The big pets will say, good girl. When she relaxes more is when I'm going to pour on the love. For days, this is how, well, I'd say for maybe like even a week, anytime, until she feels better and more stable, you'll notice that anytime she goes into a submissive state around me, I'll just drop what I'm doing and let her know I appreciate that. Middle of training session or whatever, I'll just stop what I'm doing. But I will only do it then, when she's giving me good stuff, okay? I'll pet her other times too and let her know she's good, but I'll go even softer and give her a break from work even. Just in the beginning of this process, so she can understand, I value that more than anything in our relationship, is that you're calm around me. All right? Because calmness is going to be part of her recipes of success. If we let her be excited, and I put air quotes like happy, because a lot of people think like, her walking around and like panting and like with like a big smile on her face, it would look happy if her tail was going, but it's really just stress, okay? She feels more comfortable in her own skin right now, so I'm just showing her. And then when you're doing rehab work, you're working with the dog, so it's like a dance. You go back and forth. It's not just like we have to do this many reps of this, and then this many reps of this. That, for me, doesn't really feel like it gets them where they need to go. It feels like it makes them more anxious. So when I see a dog listening to me, seeing me as leader, and relaxing, that's when I let them know. And I'll even ease the session to say, that's what I want more than anything. Our relationship to be, I lead, you're follower, so you listen, okay, and you're calm. That's the secret ingredient. The drones went away, so I like that. For now, it'll come back in waves the first week, I imagine. But we'll see. All I did is a couple of recalls. But she knows, this is what the beauty is with a dog who's really aware of the hierarchy like this. She knows it's not just about the recall. And that's why she gave me a little bit of a hard time, a little bit of a runaround. Because she knows it's a conversation, it's a conversation about hierarchy. The same way dogs will kind of guard food to establish it, or even hump each other, right? She understands that if I'm able to ask her to come here and she listens, she's kind of forfeiting, she's saying that you're going to be able to have the leadership role. And so that's why a dog will give you a hard time. I don't think she's giving me a hard time because she's like, I absolutely hate recalling. It's the worst thing. I don't think it's that at all. I think it's control. Don't want to give. A dog won't naturally give you their control of the pack unless they test you. That way they know you're worthy, you know? They're not just following the wrong person, okay? And really, they have to respect you. They have to trust you too, but they do have to respect you. They can love you and trust you, but not respect you, and they'll give you a hard time forever. Forever. So, good. You gotta get a certain amount of respect in there, where it's like, they know no bullshit. No bullshit. And that's gonna solve this heavy anxiety, is like the no bullshit, come on, knock it off. The tough love approach is what, for me, always heals these dogs. And then their confidence comes back, right? It's like a restart. She needs one. She needs to restart. Ever since her leader died, she's been lost. Well, now she's gonna have a leader. It'll be me, and then it'll be you, and she'll feel better, okay? And especially because the no bullshit thing is like, hey, honey, stop pacing. Go lay down. Relax. That's the headspace that's gonna make it easier on everybody. All right. The headspace we don't want to go down is oh, she looks so sad. I wonder what she's sad about. Do you think it's the bed? Maybe she doesn't like the bed. You know what? Maybe it's the new collar that she got. It's like, I'm telling you right now, it's just because she's worried about stuff. Who's going to come through the door? And you just say, no, knock it off. Stop. Get out of that space. Dogs will correct that space because it's unhealthy for them. It won't serve the pack. It's communication. So we'll snap out of it and correct it too. Right now, I'm not correcting it really. It's just a byproduct of being the leader here, like in this moment where the stress is going away because she's not worried about what she's doing next. She's waiting for me to say what we're doing. So that's too much interest in sounds already. And that will be corrected in the future. This definitely gets corrected in the future. But right now, I'm letting her make big mistakes. So if she wants to bark, bark. If you want to rush the door, rush the door. If you want to get up and run away, you can come if you want to. So a new person enters the room. If she tries to change our behavior and deal with it by going up to Julie, then I'm going to step in and tell her how I feel about it. No, come here.
Because again, it shouldn't be on her. She should be looking to her owner. What do we do here? If he releases her over to say hi to me, we're all good.
Good.
But she shouldn't just have the feeling that she should just get up and walk around at free will whenever she wants. Maybe the person coming in doesn't want to say hi to a dog. That's besides the point anyway. But you should have enough control where you can tell your dog, yes, go ahead and say hi, or no, stay right here.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And that's the anxiety, by the way.
Yes, for sure.
When she's not worried about that at all, you'll see that even this dog over here just went through the program, and our dogs, our personal dogs, they'll know it's not for them, so they'll just almost like not even pay attention.
Yeah.
Ignore, be passive.
And then people are like, wow, how do you do that?
So that proves to you right there, something came through the door. And we call everything a resource. It's anything the dog wants to interact with, wants or needs, or even something that they want to run away from, right? We will include that in there. Now, if we live with her like this, it'll change her. And I am going to live with her like this. And I'm going to go off property and all that stuff. And she'll feel more comfortable when she realizes that she's not going to be making the choices. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I'm so proud of you. You're a good girl. Do you want to go outside? Okay, great. Come on, you can. All right, we're gonna go out the door here. But first, I'm gonna have to have you stay. Okay, don't go out right away because I need to make sure it's safe. Come here, it's okay. So she got a correction. Good girl, good girl, good girl. So what we're adding into her life late at 7, but it's being added good, is from a human, correct, direct. The ability, when we're conversing, to correct efficiently and direct efficiently. And just go through days like that and it'll change her behaviors. Don't run out the door. Especially when I just said, stay. And I know she knows stay. Good. And it doesn't matter, even if she doesn't, listen, this dog is aware. She understands, and I love that about her, good. She understands body language very well. So if I'm doing this, she already knows that means, hey, don't come here. She's pretty smart. Good girl. The reason why I'm saying that is our girl here just totally intentionally just blew off my leadership. She heard what I said, she understood what I said, she didn't care. I'm not taking it personally, but she just got pulled over and got a ticket, right? She got a correction, probably for the first time. Recalled back in, let's try again. I'm not holding her saying, no, don't go out. I said don't go out, but you did. I'm not going to stop you from going out. Here's the correction, come back in. That's effective. Goes, so she kind of just wandering around, which is good. She is moving around, sniffing around, it's good. You see the brain going, she's checking, this is typical of a dog who's really anxious. So they'll pace around a lot, they'll check the door, they'll check the corners, they're looking for a way out possibly. It looks like she's kind of scanning to see if there's any way out. It can be normal for a dog who, comes in anxious like this. Now she's just chilling, not doing anything, just chilling. But anyway, it's an opportunity for me to recall her and continue conversing about the hierarchy, because if I'm asking her, come on, let's go in this direction, and she disagrees with me, it's another opportunity for me to talk about, this is what happens when you disagree with your leader. Here's a correction, here's some direction. Eventually they stop giving you a hard time, okay? But you have to put in the work of correcting and directing every time they kind of give you a hard time. Alright? Alright, honey, come on. Let's go. Very good. Yeah. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to recall her if she tries to go away from me. She kind of knows that. So you see the head dips. She wants to go this way or that way. See, just the fact that she won't stay with me like this. These are little examples of why she struggles in her mind. So, see, behind. Watch what she'll do. Eventually she'll say, fine, good. And she gives me what I want. She knew what I want though. Good, but am I worthy? Do I care about it enough? Am I able? Am I competent? Good. Now she's starting to respect me more. Good girl. And it was because I was consistent. She kept trying to just fiddle with the boundary. I don't want to come right to you like, good girl. That's the good stuff. I'm so proud of you. Oh, now she's being sweet, boy. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. She really took a smell of me there, so that means I think she's like taking my scent to remember me. Like, oh, he's relevant. Good. That's a good sign. So she's obviously an anxious dog, you know, kind of out of the gate. So that's something to remember. If she was already anxious, kind of in normal life, as long as you can remember, and then it amped up when the dog who was older and leading passed away. You know, she was already had that disposition. So I think it was always a game of whoever owned her. It would always be a game of managing it and making sure that, you know, it didn't manifest in a negative way in life. A lot of shepherds are like that. That's why they say, oh, a normal person who lives in an apartment somewhere, right, and doesn't have any time for a dog probably shouldn't get an Australian shepherd, right? Right. We know this. Good. But look what she's doing. This is where the loving comes in. I said this earlier. Good girl. When she relax, I'm gonna let her know like relaxing and just checking out is something that I really like that she does. I'm telling her that. Good. Good girl. That's a really nice good girl. You want a little break now? So I'm gonna not go much longer with her and let her have a break. It's good. I'm sure she's probably really good with her owners or anybody she knows. She's 7. I bet she's probably pretty good with them, touching her in places. I'm new, right? Good. Good. Rig. I'm gonna have Riggs hang out on the stairwell so that she can see him and just see her initial reaction. I'm gonna play off that. Rig. Come on, Rig. Now she's recently struck at a dog, or at least it was enough for her owner to warn us, so we know she might be a little bit snippy. But I wonder what her tolerance level is. Is it on site? Is it when they get rude only? How bad is it? We're gonna find out. Good. Good girl. Well, she's not going up on the dog, which is good, but I'm bringing the scent back to her. Another thing our dogs learn when they become followers is if we're having an interaction out in public and I'm talking to a person or a dog with a dog, they don't have to go interact with the person and dog. They can let me do it, and they can get the scent of the dog or the person off from the leader. Unless I tell them to go over to them, they shouldn't be. Good. So she can get the scent off from me and let me deal. Right? Okay. Good. Nobody's allowed to bite. If she gets insecure, she can come to me, and I'll tell him to take a hike. That's good. Look. I want her to see this. He knows what's happening here. He does this all the time. She gets to see, I prove it to her. I'll tell him. And it'll generalize eventually, because I'll do this a number of times, where I'll just take care of the world. Anything. People, vehicles, good, dogs. So she got not so social in that moment there, and come to me. If she can come to me and I can successfully tell the dogs to take a hike, plus she's in trouble if she tries to tell them to, she can be more social because she'll have something she can rely on. She knows she can come to me to get out of the hot water, and she can go back out when she's ready. This will help her. That's a good girl. I won't let, and I'm gonna get more dogs in here to show her. I won't let anyone pass through you, but you're not allowed to bite them. Just come to me, and I'll tell them to take a hike. So I'm giving her coping skills that work, and I'm proving to her that they work, but I'm also will correct the other ones. And then, she'll switch her behavior, right? She's not looking, as far as I can tell, I'll let you know, but so far I don't think she's looking for trouble. Some dogs like to fight. I'm not seeing that with her. That's a good girl, that's really nice. Let's get some more dogs in here. You good? Just showing her that I can keep everybody away. So she was holding herself back there, which is awesome. These dogs aren't being that rude. I mean, they're being a little forward. Some dogs are really rude. And like a dog feels the need to correct them just to set a boundary so they're not pounced on, right? And you can see she's if she knows she can come to me and she can just watch and go out when she wants, she might actually be able to enjoy herself. However, she's 7, so maybe she doesn't want to play anyway. But we get dogs that are young that feel this way, and they can actually end up becoming more playful with this approach because they can just kind of take a break. They're not allowed to fight. They'll get corrected if they try to correct a dog. But they can come to me, and I will correct dogs if they try to mess with them. I will literally keep them away from them. And this makes them look at me very highly. And it also gives them a coping skill so they can go out and be social.